Is here, your favorite holistic wellness coach, back to repeat everything that I just said in English for all of my monolingual friends. So as usual, as you hop on here, give me a wave, a hi, a hello. Let me know what city and state you are watching me from. And if you're watching this, no matter what venue, if it's later on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, then hashtag replay. So today I'm talking about maybe a little bit strange topic, which is the psychological benefits of traveling. So I know most people are not traveling right now, especially today, being super, super busy. A lot of people are still enclosed in their home. But I actually went on a family vacation, taking all of the necessary precautions that was planned like in January to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and surrounding areas, Pigeon Forge and everything. And then I had on the books a business trip that I planned, and I was able to take advantage and see a little bit of New York. And then I was told by my boss I had to go to Bowling Green, Kentucky because they weren't getting done what they needed to get done. So all of a sudden I got to travel several times in a row when I had canceled so much travel between like March and October in reality, until I had these couple ones that I went on October. So when I travel, I get so happy, and I was just like, what are the psychological benefits for travel? And so again, most people, this is information for when the world opens back up and other people are able to travel. You know, everybody's personal situation is different. I am single. I live alone. I don't go around any older people. I don't really go around a lot of kids. I get everything delivered to my house because I can't really wear masks for a very long time. So I don't even like going out to the store or doing different stuff. So my situation is a little bit different. And then I also did a complete class on all the precautions that you need to do with a travel agent if you are obligated to travel during this time. So definitely check that out on my YouTube channel if you have not yet done that. But with that, I'm going to go and share the information of why does travel make us so happy, and why is it so good for our mental health and our psychological state? Because I know that's what it does for me. So I found an article as usual, and it starts out by saying travel is good for lots of things, but it can also increase mental well-being, and not just in the short term. Whether you're traveling for business, on a 1-week family holiday, or have sold everything to pursue a life on the road, traveling can make you a happier person by building self-confidence, providing new experiences and memories, breaking routine, and allowing you to meet people from all over the world. And that is definitely how I feel about it. So they've got 11 points here of why traveling is good for your emotional and mental well-being and why it makes you happier. So one of the benefits is you find your self-confidence by dealing with unexpected situations. And so I've shared on many occasions, for whatever reason, Sheena can get confused when she's in new places. She can be a ditz when she travels. Like, it's always better for me to travel with somebody, but I have traveled alone, and I have missed planes or shown up somewhere and not really knowing how I was going to get to my hotel. But then you figure it out. I'm still alive. I'm still here. People take pity on me and help me out. And afterwards, when stuff like that happens, I feel so much better and I have a boost of self-confidence. So definitely true in my case. The next benefit is that happiness is infectious. So when you're traveling, a lot of times you're going to touristy places and these people are smiling and they're happy and they're trying to serve you. And that happiness is going to rub off on you. It's just going to lift your mood because all these people are trying to serve you and smile at you. And you're just going to end up being happier in a just contagious way after that. The next benefit is being away makes you appreciate family and home. So a couple of the trips that I went, it was like long weekend trips. It was like 4 days or whatever. This last trip was like 7 days long. And definitely when I landed, I was like, oh, back to pure Michigan, the best place in the world. Love it. Back to my home, which I still have to clean and do all the things. So definitely it's super, super true. It makes you appreciate your home and family when you're gone for like a week or more. You make new friends. So I'm an extrovert and I pretty much make friends everywhere I go. But definitely when I'm traveling, I'm the person that will become best friends with the person sitting next to me on the airplane. Although people don't sit next to you anymore in the airplane. So haven't been able to do this round. But, or the train, or I'll go someplace and then I just find somebody to attach myself to and I have all these new friends, and then you friend each other on social media. You keep in touch. Like when I went to Croatia last year, met a bunch of people, and I keep in touch with a lot of those people that I ended up going out to lunch from, that were all from Europe, and a few were from Australia. You get to detox for social media. So I'm on social media a lot. I use it to build my business as a holistic wellness coach. But we definitely need to detox from it. And so when you are just, seeing the sights and walking around, other than just snapping your pictures for some memories, you get a chance to detox. Or sometimes you go places don't have good Wi-Fi or whatever. So it's a good time for you to detox, at least for a little bit, from social media. You get some you time. So you're elsewhere and you can take advantage of going for a walk and doing some deep breathing and journaling and going slower and pausing and taking time and all the stuff that you should be doing and making time for when you're home, but you don't, if you know what I'm saying. You get to do all that. So you can make sure that you get more you time, and then try to bring some of those habits back home. Education. This is another benefit. So maybe you're going to another country where you're learning the language, or at least you're going to learn some phrases. You get to try new foods. Travel is just always a way for you to further your knowledge and education. And psychologists have found this increases our level of happiness, particularly when we're learning something that we find enjoyable. So you usually get to get a vitamin D boost. So, most of the time you're going somewhere warmer than where you are, especially if you're like from the state of Michigan, like me, and you actually have 3, 4, 5 months of winter. So like I just came back from Bowling Green, Kentucky, and Nashville. Of course, it was a little bit warmer there. So getting that extra vitamin D while you're on vacation, going to a beach, great way to relax, many health benefits. And then it can be a short-term boost, but the healthy glow makes everyone feel better and lasts a few weeks even after your trip. You are more interesting. So again, me, my personality, get myself in situations. You go out traveling with like bizarre, funny, sometimes serious situations, and you're able to tell that to people. You can make people laugh. People can relate to what you're saying. It just makes you a more interesting person overall, which makes you happy. So rack up those embarrassing stories like I do, and you have them to share with people. Another benefit, new experiences give us moments to remember. So for most people, traveling is about new experiences. And yeah, I mean, that is what, like when I went to Croatia, it was just like so beautiful, and the water was so pristine, and the culture was so different, and the food was so good. It was just, yeah, it's always about the experiences. And anytime I go some places, like one of my jobs, even with work travel, is like Tashina's gonna find the local crafted, like even I just went out last night. One of my friends was in town from Atlanta, and I was able to find like this local pub down the street with craft beer and just vegan stuff. And like, that's part of the experience when you travel. And then lastly, the effects of traveling aren't just short term. Aside from making you happier in the short term, traveling can make you a much more contented, happy, relaxed person in the long run. Most travel enthusiasts like myself are constantly planning their next trip, but when we're at home or past the point of being able to jet off whenever we like, past travels leave us with the memories and personal skills such as confidence, broad-mindedness, friends, and more worldly perspective that make people happy. So yes, again, yesterday I happened to be with friends and we were just reminiscing. I was sharing my pictures and it was just making me happy again and remembering all the things. So that is, as you guys know, as a holistic wellness coach, one of the things that we stress is all aspects of wellness. And so traveling fits into your social wellness and your emotional wellness. And that's why I want to know the specific psychological benefits of it and share that with people for when you guys are able to travel again. And again, if for whatever reason your work is already requiring you to travel, or for some other reason you need to travel, I have an entire video which I can drop probably at the bottom of the YouTube and Facebook for you guys to see what all of the tools and all the amazing things that you can do to stay above the wellness line and healthy if you happen to be able to travel or when it opens back up for you, hopefully in 6 months or less. With that, that is what I want to share with you as usual. When you hop on here, don't forget, let me know what city and state you are hailing from if you haven't yet. Hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. And if you're not yet, follow me on YouTube. Make sure you do so that you get more amazing videos like this on every aspect of holistic wellness, including social and emotional wellness. With that, I thank you guys for joining me. Have an amazing afternoon. Bye, guys.